So I often go into these videos with an idea for a beat already in place, or maybe even a sample already loaded into Ableton. I've been mad busy this week with music related stuff, music unrelated stuff, just lots of stuff going on. So I'm actually going into this video with no idea what I'm gonna do. I know I'm gonna make a beat, it's probably gonna be from scratch. I've got nothing loaded into Ableton. So I guess best thing to do is make a coffee, we can sit back, listen to some jazz. It's Sunday morning and it's storming outside. So we can just chill out, and when I find a sample, load it into Ableton, chop it up, put some drums on it, and see if we can make a dope beat today as well. Hope you like that idea. Let's see what we can do. So when I'm listening to music to sample, there's definitely a few things that I have my ear open for. Some of those are samples with maybe no drums or minimal drums, so that the drum rhythm doesn't get caught up in my beat rhythm that I'm going to put in. I tend to like to sample slower songs. It just works out better for the kind of music I like to make. You know, I really like sampling chords because then they're very versatile. I can put my own melody with my guitar and I can make my own chord progressions really easily. These three things tend to be quite key for me. So the song My Future Just Passed was playing and I definitely heard those three elements. So I sampled that into Ableton. Haven't chopped it up yet, but this is what it sounds like just now.
There goes the girl I dreamed all through school about.
Alright, so to slice that up, initially I like to use simpler, the region setting, which pretty much automatically chops the sample into evenly lengthed slices. And then from there, I'll convert it into a drum rack, edit each slice. I'll probably pitch the sample down a bit so it matches the sort of 80 to 85 BPM tempo that I like to go for. So I'm going to go ahead and do that just now and see what we come up with. Not gonna lie, I just spent about 15 minutes just listening to that loop over and over again, and I haven't even put drums on, so I guess that's a decent sign. Anybody else do that? I swear like 60% of my beat making process is just listening to the loop I just made. Anyway, so now I'm gonna choose some drum samples. I don't know if I'm gonna go with the boombap 90s dirty drums, in which case I'll go into Croup drums or Beat Butcher and find some really punchy saturated kit. Or maybe I'll go more along the lo-fi side of things and look for cleaner, more simple drum sounds. So I played about quite a bit with a sample and the drums just now. First of all, to the sample I added the Cymatics Origin plugin, which I'm really loving, even more than RC20 in some occasions. For example, here it just sounds super dope. I used this lo-fi preset, it's just called lo-fi, and I reduced the high pass a bit because it was a bit too dark, losing some of those higher end Rhodes frequencies that I really like. And I took out all the low end using a standard stock EQ to make room for the kick. I'll just give you a quick A/B of those effects. For the drums, the hat sample to me was sounding a bit thin and clacky, so I switched that out and also transposed it down a few semitones to make it a bit darker and match the rest of the drums a bit better. And over all the drums, I put a glue compressor, a drum bus, which is kind of like a drum driver. I put some RC20 and just distorted it slightly. I'll do a quick A/B of that as well. And all together. I'm just going to show you another technique I really like to use when making beats, which is pretty much taking the main sample chops, raising them all up by an octave, so they're all an octave higher, and putting a delay on the track like an echo. Kind of sounds like this. So I'd say this one's just about finished. Now I'm just gonna jam along to it, trigger some effects, SP404 style. If you do like my music, you can check it out on Spotify and Apple Music. I've got a few singles coming out in October, so keep your ears peeled for those ones. Before we get there, sit back, relax, and enjoy this beat. Catch you next week, guys.